What's up, guys? Deus Ex Machina bringing you a brand new video on a Sunday morning. This is something that's been out for a couple weeks now. I thought by now that everybody would have kind of gotten a feel for it, but it seems like there's still a lot of questions going around about this artifact system. I think I have a pretty good grasp on it, so I'm going to try to explain everything that I know about it to hopefully clear up some questions that you guys have. First of all, you can kind of think of the artifact system as like a codex, like the monster codex, except that you have to select 7 of them to be active at any time. So you have your list here of all the artifacts that you could possibly have, but you can only equip 7 of them. Whenever you have all of them, then your equipped set should look like this: 2 SRs, 2 Rs, 2 Ss, and 1 A. The A is the only one where you might have a little bit of a choice to make, because there's 2 A's. There's one of them gives attack and one of them gives defense. Otherwise, you're pretty much just taking chalk across the board. I mean, you want the 2 SRs, you want the 2 Rs, and you want the 2 S's. They give massive CP. You can see right here, my total artifact set is giving me an extra 61,000 CP, almost 62,000. I guess that's the first thing, that there was some confusion about having to equip them. Whenever you first get them, it's like if you remove it from your equipped set, then you have to come in here and equip it again. So you have to make sure that you have 7 of them equipped. We actually, I heard somebody saying that, they weren't understanding how people were getting CP because they didn't have any of them equipped. They were just collecting them. They were sitting there in their list. So first of all, step 1, you have to equip the artifacts to get the CP. Alright, so secondly, once you get more than one of one artifact, then you get these stars, which levels it up. It gives a slight increase. It's not near as much. Like these SRs, when you first equip these SRs, you're going to get almost 5,000 CP. Or actually, you're going to get more than 5,000 CP out of each one of them. But whenever you level them up, I think I was getting like 1140 out of Batman and 1130 something out of Joker. Still pretty good CP gains, but not near that initial 5,000 of equipping them. So still definitely worth leveling them up. If you have not unlocked them all, then I would highly recommend coming into the shop here and getting the 199 blue gem selection box. I've been buying this thing every day. If you don't have the SRs, you should at least get this for the SRs and select the 2 SRs, Batman and Joker. They are, like I said, you're looking over 5,000 CP a piece. That's less than 400 blue gems. You're getting over 10,000 CP. That's a great deal in lineage terms. There's literally nothing else. Like, if you think about it, there's nothing else you can spend 400 blue gems on and get 10,000 CP. You can go into the shop and maybe get some enhancement scrolls, but even that's not going to give you near that much, and as we all know, enhancements are far from a guaranteed thing, so odds are you just waste 400 blue gems on enhancement scrolls that are going to fail anyway. So definitely try to get those. And then I would select them over and over again until you have them maxed out. You also want to get all of this. Like, you want to have the 2 SRs, the 2 Rs, the 2 Ss. Now, somebody in our clan actually had a decent point that you might want to just sit on those selection boxes for a little while, because you might get these other ones that just drop randomly. They do drop randomly in like the event rifts. I'm assuming you probably get them from like the event boss and the world boss. I haven't gotten one yet, but you probably could. So definitely get these SRs, and then if you want to sit on those selection boxes until the event's like, in the last day, to see if you get these other ones in random drops, and then just go back and select which ones you didn't get. But yeah, I would recommend trying to get them all before the event's over, because that's 60,000 CP right there that you're not going to get again. The next question that people have been really confused about are these bonuses. Like, if you come to the list and see you have the set effect bonus, and then you have the artifact collection bonus. So you have these APs. See where it says AP? That's artifact points. 770 for a max Batman, 770 for a max Joker, 354 for Scarecrow, 300 for Riddler. So that all adds together So your collection effect is the total of your whole collection. I think I'm actually missing one, so I don't even have the max. Yeah, I'm missing one, so I don't even have the max, but I've already hit level 3 collection. That's as far as that goes. The set effect, I have level 3 as well, because I'm over 2,900 points. That is kind of like a bonus, kind of like in like Equipment Codex, whenever you complete like one piece of equipment, you get like that bonus. That's kind of what those set effects are. It's kind of like a bonus that goes over top of everything. So that's been causing some confusion, because some people are like, oh, well, I leveled up Batman and I got 3,000 CP, and then the next time I only got 1,100. Well, you got that 3,000 CP because it increased the artifact points. As you level them up, the artifact points goes up. You can see like a level 1 Scarecrow is worth 354, but a level 0 Riddler is only worth 300. So those 54 artifact points went to the set bonus, so they're probably right on the border of a set bonus. Like if they were at like 2,850 and then they leveled up Batman and then they went to 2,904 or whatever it would be, then it got them that set bonus, and that's why they got that extra CP. It wasn't from leveling up Batman necessarily, it was from the set bonus. Same thing with like the collection bonus. Like you would get, you know, more, you know, just the collection bonus is whether it's equipped or not, it goes towards the collection bonus. So, you know, they might be, oh, well, I got, you know, an artifact that I didn't even have equipped and I got CP from it. That was because that increased your collection bonus. So that's the one thing I wanted to try to clarify the best I could, why some people were saying leveling up Batman was giving thousands of CP when it first came out, and now it's only, you know, 1,100. Well, that's why, is because you were getting those set bonuses when it first came out. Alright, next thing that people are really struggling with are these cubes. The cubes now, basically, well, the cubes can drop randomly. You can get the cubes from the world boss or the event boss if you're in the highest, you know, the top party. Or the other way to get the cubes is once you have an artifact max, the level 6, the tier 6, if you get another one of those artifacts, then you get the cube. So like if I were to pick Batman right now, I would get an SR cube. I'm assuming if I had like a max Poison Ivy or whatever, like an S, and I pick that again, then I would get an S cube. Now each cube you can use to do two things: either alchemy, where you have to combine 3 of the cubes to get one random artifact. So like if you have like 3 SR cubes, you could combine them to get a random SR artifact, which wouldn't really help me because there's no SR artifacts that I don't already have maxed. But you could also then use it to enhance, where I would put a card in here, you know, like I could take like an SR cube and I could take the Riddler and put the Riddler into here, and if I put the SR cube in, the SR cube gives a 100% chance that then this would go to a 1-star, go to tier 1. The lower ones give much lower chances. I think the C only gives like a 3% chance. However, it is kind of like whenever you're doing limit breaks or attribute enhance, where you get this bonus chance. So every time you fail, you get a bonus chance. But the thing is, it actually cost Adina to do this. So if you were to pick like another Batman, like if I were to use that 199 one that I just bought to take Batman, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. It's going to cost me 60,000 Adina, but this will show, I think maybe this will clear up a lot of confusion. I'm going to take another Batman, and this should give me an SR cube. See? So I got an SR cube. And now if I come back in here to the artifacts, now if I go to alchemy, see, I have to get 3 of these. I have 1 of 3, so that doesn't do me any good yet. But if I come to enhance, I can take the Scarecrow, and I can throw this in there, and it gives me a 100% chance. I can see how much it's going to go up, but it cost me 60,000 Adina. This is why I'm saying you shouldn't do this. I'm just doing this for the sake of the video to show you guys this, but you would have been much better off using that selection box to just take a Scarecrow, because it wouldn't have cost you 60,000 Adina to do. I guess the other side, which I'm just now kind of playing around with this in my head, I didn't even think about this before I started the video, is I guess you could sit on a bunch of these SR artifact cubes and then use them down the road if you did get, like, you know, 5 more scarecrows dropped randomly, which I don't see that happening. But anyway, so let's go ahead and enhance this and see what happens here. So we're putting it in. It costs 60,000 Adina, but now it's a level 2. My combat power went up 800. Not a bad gain for 200 blue diamonds, you know, 800. But yeah, so that got me to a level 2 Scarecrow. And now you see his stats all went up, all of his P attack, M attack, crit resist went up, the artifact points went up. So now my total my total equipped CP is 62,712. So that's a good gain right there. So basically that is how the artifact system works. Like I said, for 200 blue diamonds, it's definitely worth getting the SRs if you don't have them yet. And then I would continue to try to max them, or, you know, fill out your complete set, because you're going to get more just by equipping, just like this guy right here. He's worth, well, that also messed up my set bonus, but that would be 7,000 CP right there, you know, for one card, you know, to equip one card. So, you know, for 200 blue diamonds, what are you going to do for 200 blue diamonds? It gives you 7,000 CP. So it's, you know, definitely worth spending the blue diamonds. Try to sell some stuff on Trading Post. You know, do whatever you have to. I don't know if the Black Friday sale is still going on where the blue diamonds were 50% off, but do whatever you can to try to get these artifacts. So that's a lot of CP sitting there. And I hope that cleared up some of the questions you guys had. If I didn't touch on something, or if you still have questions, drop me a comment below and I'll try to answer them. I usually check all my comments. Otherwise, I hope that helps you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.